Hey everyone, Shemiam here, and we are back, and it's D-Day. This is the one. The big match against Magpies. This could be make or break for our season. 5 games left. This is the team top of the table by 2 points. We beat them, we go top of the table by 1 point. It's massive, this game for us. We have to win. We just freshly beat them 4-1 in the Division 2 League Cup semi-final. Can we beat them again in the league? Let's head straight over now and find out. And here we are. We're going to go with the exact same team that got that 4-1 victory, and hopefully they can pull it off again. That's Durant in goal, Heslop, Chapman duo, Dion, Williams, Harper, I think. Rui Lopez, who got 3 assists in the previous game. We've got Henry, Trenton, Isra, Morgan, and Kalama up front. Come on, guys, we can do this. Right. Let's win this one for the fans. We go top. I don't know. Let's go passionate, I think. Always the best way. Go out there and impress me. We'll win if we go top of the table. I didn't really get any reaction, which is not great, but this is such an important game. Such the biggest game we've had so far in this career mode. This is a 6-pointer that's going to win this, or potentially not. Don't get me wrong, if we don't win this game, it's not the end of the world. There is still time left. There's 4 games left after this one. So there's a chance Magpie could lose some points. But if we lose the Magpies, we could be in trouble. So we have to get the victory here, I think. A draw is not the end of the world, but it's not good. I mean, a draw is closer to a loss here than it is to a win, I think. So we just need to get that victory. Get them 3 points, go top of the table, then we're in full control. Oh, big deflection. It almost went in, but Hull, great save. Last minute change of direction. We've got the corner. It's going to be taken by Isra. Big ball in. Rui Lopez. Trenton. Oh, it's off the line. Trenton scored twice in that game in the Cup. And he's almost pulled it off here again. Let me just change. I'm pretty sure I changed last time. This work ball into the box was something I changed last time. Let's put that on again. Let's see if that is a big thing for us. Try and get goals from there, because we're not going to get goals from distance, I don't think. We're not at a high enough level to have great long shots. So we are really just trying to do what we can do. 7 shots now to their 2, 57% possession. 8 shots with 59% possession. We are in control. It's another highlight in the 30th minute. It would do just like us to dominate a game and then concede, I tell you though. But we're on the break. Morgan to Isra. In now to Henry. Back out to Isra. Nice ball into Henry. Back to Isra. Kalama. Bounces everywhere off the crossbar. Trenton, it's in the back of the net. Yes! Get in 1-0. Giovanni Trenton. The young Italian left mid. 6 goals this season. It was a mess, wasn't it, really? There was a lot going on there. Kalama hit the crossbar. Trenton able to pick up on the loose ball and play it into the back of the net, and we do lead 1-0. And Wayne Duo gets booked straight away. He's been a massive, massive join to our club, hasn't he, Wayne Duo? I mean, to get him through the academy, he's just a first-team player instantly. Trenton into Isra. Isra, it's 2-0! It's 2-0 in the 36th minute. Oh, wow. Trenton's having an absolute stormer here. A goal and an assist, and all of a sudden this could be big for us. I mean, the goal difference is massive. Not only that, if we hammer these here today, we could ruin their momentum, and they could end up losing later on games as well. I mean, I would love to get promoted this. Look how much we're dominating. 14 shots, they're 3. We're dominating. Can we get a third before half-time? Heslop's nicked it again. Kalama. Morgan. It's bloody 3-0. Oh my god. A goal against his former club as well. Kelvin Morgan, he's been a great signing in January for us, getting his 6th goal of the season. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I wasn't expecting this game to be easy. But it's just working out for us here, you know. Morgan was onside. Say, that's what I did in January. I did it last time on my previous save file I did a couple of years ago. I was cheeky enough to purchase my title rival's main striker. And we've done the same thing this year. It seems to have had a pretty good effect. It really has. 3-0 up at half-time. I am so happy. I really am. This is amazing. Let's go passionate. I'm very, very happy. Just keep it up. Means we can play a bit more conservative second half. Maybe bring on that young player again, the Slovenian. Bokinda, or Bocina, whatever his name is. I also may have another one coming in pretty soon. A young Norwegian right-back I found who's willing to join on an amateur contract as well. So why not? Let's just give these guys a try. And basically what I've been doing is I've been signing up a lot of these youngsters who are like 15, 16 years old, all the ones I can find. Just because they sit in our academy for 2 years waiting to sign a youth contract for a season. And they gain nationality the longer they're there. So I'm just trying to hold them there for as long as possible to get that nationality. It's really, really working out well for us. Right, we're on the attack again. Trenton, Rui Lopez, who's going to come off in a minute. Kalama, Isra. Ball into the box. Trenton. It's only got to go 4-0, isn't it? Yes. Trenton's done really well as well. That's 4 goals in 2 games for Trenton now. We are on, I don't know where this form's just come blistering out of nowhere end of the season, isn't it? Really massive amounts of form. It's fantastic. Right. Let's make some subs. We got right, Isra's slight injury. Okay. Let's think about this. You can't play... No, you can only play centre mid. Okay. We'll bring you on for Lopez then. Baglietto, you can not come on there. Okay. I'm thinking it's going to be a Perez, isn't it, for Isra? Because we've got to protect Isra because he's got a slight knock. And I'm thinking Makaka. No, let's go. Bugger it. Let's go for Wheeler. Let's bring on Wheeler. We're going to do a triple substitution with half an hour left. Wheeler was our young player we brought for the. And now Isra has gone off permanently injured. Okay, well, that's buggered us up a little bit, isn't it? Sanchez Perez. Is that right? Has everyone else come off yet? No, they haven't. Okay. So Wheeler is coming on. And you're coming on as well. Okay. There we go. Triple substitution. Let's get some fresh legs in the middle of the pitch. Isra is out injured, which is not great. But we do actually have a couple of good young right midfielders, I think, that came through the academy. Maybe we'll give a chance for them to play. Oh, Hammond almost got the 5th. I mean, if we hammered Magpies 5-0, that would be insane. It would be massive. Kalama with 2 assists today. Trenton with 2 goals and an assist. It's been great, hasn't it? And Trenton is on a hat-trick and he's bloody scored it. Giovanni Trenton has scored his hat-trick in this game. We're 5-0 up with 20 minutes left. Let's just sit with our feet up and enjoy it. Why not? When you beat your championship rivals 5-0, that means you're ready for the next level. I mean, look at this. It's the same team we've had all season, but we've brought in Durant, we've brought in Duo, and Wheeler, of course, who are the players from the Youth Academy. We signed Morgan in the January, which is a big signing. And then we just brought in this Rossina, whatever his name is, or Bolsina. Apart from him, we've not done anything really, have we? So it's just literally just form that just seems to have picked up. The players seem to have... We did make a lot of changes in the summer last year, so maybe just the players getting used to playing with each other, which is good. Heslop's ball, Morgan, they're messing around with it outside. There's a free kick, doesn't really matter, that's the full-time whistle. And that is a 5-0 freaking victory, ladies and gentlemen. 5-0 against our championship rivals, that is insane. And that is now going to put us top of the table as well, which is fantastic. With a game against Man 62 to come up very, very soon. Thumping, we got an achievement for thumping our championship rivals. So they're now 2 points behind us. Let's see who they've got. They've got an unhappy player here, Ballister, and another unhappy player here as well. They just players that haven't played a lot by the looks of it? Probably. Schedule, who have you got? You have got Leo, Hound Dogs, Olympique and College. Leo, Hound Dogs, Olympique and College. We have got Man 62, Leo, College and Hound Dogs. Oh, we've got more or less the same, to be honest. Apart from we've got Man 62, they've got Olympique. Olympique are a bit more difficult, I think, than Man 62 are. So hopefully we should have a clear run. We win these 4 games no matter what happens. We've won the league, no matter what happens. But now we've got Man 62. Let's get straight into that game and see how we get on. Before we do carry on, I will let you know that Isra is now out for the rest of the season. 2 months while he has sprained knee ligament. So this is going to give an opportunity for somebody else to have a bit of a run towards the end of the season. And here we go, then here's our second match of the episode. What the bookies think is going to be an absolute slaughtering of Man 62 here. We are top of the table just after a 5-0 win against our nearest rivals. Man 62 are bottom of the table. We made a couple of changes just to freshen things up a little bit. Of course, with Isra injured, in comes Matthew Good for his debut. Young right attacking mid came through our youth academy this summer. Apparently has pretty good potential according to the scouts and then the coaches. So we'll give him a go. Also, we're going to bring in Wheeler for his first start in the league in centre mid. 15-year-old again centre mid who came through our academy. It's actually probably better than most of the players we've already got anyway. Defence is staying the same, but we have got a new player, the Norwegian player Nygaard. I just brought in on a youth contract. Apparently, again, good potential. I brought him in just because I was going to put him in the academy with all the rest on trial. I realised he's actually in the EU, so he didn't need to. So he's going to come straight in and give a go. And that's about it. I think we've got Bolsina on the bench again. Nothing else, anything special. Let's get into the game and hopefully have another quite convincing and easy victory. So let's passionately say that let's go out and give the fans the performance they expect from us. And let's bloody destroy them. Magpies have dropped to third in the league now, but they do have a game in hand against Olympique, who have overtaken them. However, they do also have to play Olympique, so that's a great game for us because either way, one of those two teams is going to fall further behind. For me, we just need to get these points here, just to be sure what we're doing, because I want to make sure that we are in a strong position and we're definitely going to get promoted. And that's a great start. Max Henry, 51 seconds in, makes it 1-0. Why is Max Henry not in the Gibraltar squad? That's what I can't understand. He hasn't been called up yet. This makes no sense to me at all. If I was Gibraltar, I'd have him as one of my first choices. He seems like the obvious choice, doesn't he? Look at that. Smashed around the bottom corner. Right, 1-0 up after a minute. Should just enjoy it, eh? 5 minutes in, there's another highlight. Good on his debut. Plays the ball through to Morgan. Henry. Oh, he's lost it. Nice clearance there by Chapman, though. This squad has really developed over the season. We've really developed a very, very good squad. I'm really happy with how things have worked out now. I was a little bit worried early on that we weren't going to pull this off. Trentin off the post. Trentin goal. Trentin has absolutely become a goal-scoring whiz the last few games. I mean, I don't know what it is, but he's just... What's this now? This is 6 goals in 3 games? Well, 6 goals in 2 games in 6 minutes? It's crazy. He's just become absolutely brutal. And I think just when you get your tails up on this game, when you get your momentum going, it just becomes far too easy, doesn't it, really? So there we go. 2-0 up after 15 minutes. 2 goals from 3 shots, which is not like us at all, is it? So we should have a nice easy 3 points here. And if Magpies don't win their game, we can pull further away. Then we just make it even more sure that next season... I imagine as well, like we could be able to buy some much better players next season. That'd be interesting to see. Wheeler. Oh. Trenton's ball in. Wheeler's going to get there. Wheeler does score. Neil Wheeler, his first goal for the club after 28 minutes. We lead 3-0. Giovanni Trentin with the assist. And the youngster gets his goal. I'm half tempted to even consider saying that the form we've got, we might be able to challenge for the bloody Gibraltarian First Division Championship next season. Get straight in the champ. That's what we did last time, didn't we? Remember last time we did this back in 2016? We actually got promoted first year after struggling by and just about pipping them at the end, which is roughly what we're doing this time. And then in the second season, we just about did it the same in the main division. The main division's a lot more difficult, though, I will say that, because I don't know if it's the same, but when I did this before, Gibraltar... No, what was it? I forgot what they're called now. I forgot which one they are now. Lincoln. There you go, Gibraltar Lincoln. They were a semi-pro team, and everyone else were amateurs. So it was very, very difficult to get ahead of them. But I don't know if it's the same now. It looks a bit more competitive in the main division, I've noticed, looking at it. I think they're only 3 points at top, with Montcalp and Europa FC fighting. And we've conceded. Well done. Christian, that's his 10th goal of the season as well, Christian Tonchev. That's not bad at all for them. I mean, they are bottom of the table. And remember, we do have this team in 12 days' time, or 12 in-game days. For you, it's next episode. We have them in the final of the League 2 Division title. Never get that right. The Division 2 League Cup final. So we could potentially walk out this season with the double, which would be fantastic. Be everything I ever dreamed of. Right, team talk, passionate. I'm very, very happy with how things are going, guys. Just continue on. We'll make some more subs in a minute. I wanted to make wholesale changes for this game, but at the same time I didn't. I didn't want to win a massive victory and then just bugger it up by losing to a crap team afterwards. So we'll make a few substitutions in a minute. Change things up a little bit and just protect our lead and protect our players, because with Isra going out for 2 months, which is a big loss, it's going to give Good an opportunity to prove what he can do. But with that situation, we want to make sure that nobody else gets injured. Wheeler's on a hat-trick now. Neil Wheeler, second goal of the game. Giovanni Trentin with another assist. And that's 4-1 after 50 minutes. And Neil Wheeler was just about to come off the pitch. He was going to be one of my substitutions, but I don't think I can justify taking him off now. Not when he's on a hat-trick and he scored twice. I just kind of think I can go for that. Right, let's go tactics. Now, I probably should take off Nygaard, but... Oh, can you play right back? You're not terrible at right back, are you? I don't really want to play you at right back, to be honest, but I will do just to protect Nygaard. And we're going to bring on Makaka in place of Henry. And we'll leave it at that for now, because we've got half an hour. We don't want to use... we've got 40 minutes. We don't want to use all our substitutions too early. See, Makaka had such a good early start to the season, but he just got outshone by other players. And our squad is going to shrink quite considerably next season. I'm letting a lot of the deadwood go that I've not used at all this year. There's a lot of players in the under-23s that are just... they're all getting a... Ooh, hello. Giving away a penalty here. Bolsina just on the pitch gives away a penalty. And there's a few players in the under-23s that are getting paid 80, 90 quid a week who are just not good enough compared to the players we've got. So they'll be leaving in the summer. Oh, Durant saves the penalty. Nice one, Durant. So yeah, we've got that. And I don't know whether people are going to try and come in and sign some of these players. I really, just looking at Philip Duo, I really think we're going to struggle to keep him. I just feel like some of the English clubs, like League 1, League 2 teams as normally do, might try and come in for him. It's happened before, and I feel like it might happen again. We just need to keep him off the record. But he's on a 3-year youth contract. Does that mean they can... Ooh, Man 62 have scored again, showing they're not out of this one, Man 62. They are still a pretty dangerous team. It's a little bit worried, I must admit. Not majorly, like, because we're still 4-2 up, but the ease of which they've scored their 2 goals is a little bit worrying. It's weird to think that Man 62 are putting on a better fight than Magpies ever did. It's Trentin with a free kick. Saved by Robertson. An hour in. Half an hour remains. Duo boots it forward. Oh, he's been taken out. Come on, ref. No, come on, ref. He was in there. Dodginess there. Duo with a header. Trentin. Morgan. Oh, and the volley as well. Kelvin Morgan, 7th goal of the season. That was always going to happen. He scored against his... He scored... I think every team is his old team by the sounds of it. Old Morgan. He looks very good, though. And for some reason, he just seems to have been around everywhere. But for us, he seems to be doing really, really well. For me, he's one of my first choice strikers. I did sign another Spanish striker, right? Ooh, it's just inside. I signed another Spanish striker. I didn't realise that for some reason he's not allowed to play till he's 18 either. So he's in the under-18s at the moment. But he looked like a really good player. He's 16 years old, though. He looks like a really good player. So once some of these players start to hit the age... I'm not going to show you them all now because I've got about 15 in there now. Youngsters. Just because... they can start gaining nationality straight away. So yeah, I won't show you them yet. I'll show you them as and when they become available. But oh, Durant. Yeah, we've got a few down there now, and there's a couple of them are really, really good actually. I'm looking forward to getting the chance to use them. Right, so we can make another substitution now, can't we? Let's bring on Montovio in place of Kalama. I don't like Montovio. We need to look at another striker in the summer then, don't we? Because he'll be leaving. And I don't think this young Spaniard's going to be ready yet. But we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. I'll have to do a bit of off-screen work in between seasons to try and bring the players together. Bolsina's ball in. So he's not done too much for us so far, Bolsina, but he is a good young player. This coaches reckon he's going to be very good. I think he'll get a lot more football next year. Great ball over the top to Tonchev. And that's a great tackle, that is. That was Bolsina's tackle. Just when I was saying he hasn't done much yet, he pulls out a great tackle like that. And there we go, off the line by Heslop as well. That was a great tackle, that was Bolsina. And Durant now with a big goal kick. It should be enough to finish the game off. Hopefully. There's the full-time whistle. It's a 5-2 victory. We've scored 10 goals in 2 games now. That's amazing. That really is good. That was Bolsina. Did okay. When did he get a 6.4 in the end? Passionate. Very pleased with your performance. Everyone's happy. Trentin again. A goal and 3 assists. He's really trying to get ahead of everyone else, isn't he? That puts us 5 points at the top of the table, ahead of Olympique and Magpies, but Magpies do have a game in hand. But if we can just hold on. So all we need to do is just hold on. Good made his professional debut. Trentin, he's been fantastic, hasn't he, Trentin? I mean, if we look at the second division, can we have a look at the stats? Oh, they're down here, aren't they? Wow, 16 goals, Anaya. I'll still try and steal him. I think he is available on a free transfer at the end of the season. We've also got Isra. Trentin's got the most assists. It's looking pretty good, isn't it? But we'll finish things off there anyway. That is the end of that. We're going to come back and have the Division 2 League Cup final next episode. And the game against Leo. And then we'll finish the season off with a game against College and Hound Dogs. If you've enjoyed this one, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.